All my life, I have been obese. I remember running into medical records from maybe like the age of 9 or 10, and it said morbid obesity.
I have struggled with being overweight my entire life. I tried to lose weight a lot of the time. I tried to go to the gym and I tried medication, didn't like the way it made me feel, had side effects.
Evelyn and I met at a nursing job that we had about 7 years ago. Over the years, we just became really good friends. Everything we did together. We gained weight together, we lost weight together, we gained even more together. You know, it was just, that was us.
I had hypertension. My blood pressure and my heart rate were elevated most of the time. I had an elevated A1C where I was borderline diabetic. When I did see my endocrinologist, he made the suggestion, have you ever thought about bariatric surgery? And I said, would I even qualify? That was my mentality, is that I'm not big enough to have this surgery, but in all reality, that's when he told me, he's like, your BMI is 43. On a chart, I was morbidly obese. When I called to get my consult with Dr. Swartz, I was told I had to participate in a seminar. They had them on the weekends, so it was very accessible to me.
She asked me if I would be her support and go with her. When I went and I sat in the seminar and I overheard everything, looked at the BMI charts, and I thought to myself, like, oh my God, I'm a candidate. Never once did I ever consider that she or I would even qualify for the surgery. I remember thinking, I'm going into my 30s, I have high cholesterol, I have a very strong family history of hypertension and diabetes. Both of my grandmas had triple, quadruple bypasses by the age of 60. And I knew, coming from the nursing standpoint, that it was just in my genes. And one of my biggest decisions for deciding on surgery was that if I was going to have surgery, it was going to be to benefit myself and not because they were cracking my chest open to save my life.
We made that decision that day, and she's like, I'm making a consult too.
I had my surgery 2 months prior to Evelyn having her surgery.
The fact that I had somebody who went through the same thing that I could call at any given moment and be like, look, is this normal? Like, did you feel this? Did you that? I couldn't have seen myself do it without her.
I started seeing the weight come off, you know, within the first few weeks. I started at about 221 pounds. I am now currently 140 pounds.
Before surgery, myself and Amanda, we typically probably just didn't really go anywhere, do anything. We were completely content with just going to the store or going and picking something up to eat and just staying in, watching movies, just laying around, basically being couch potatoes.
Our life socially did not exist.
Now, we can make plans in a blink of an eye and let's go to the farmer's market on Friday. Okay, after work. And before, you would have never caught me going to the farmer's market in the heat. My daughter goes with us, you know, she's happy because I'm more open to doing things and going places, and that's mainly my biggest reason for doing it, because I didn't want to be the fat mom. I didn't want to be the mom that didn't go to her sports events and things like that because it was too hot, or I didn't want to, I was embarrassed. And now it's like, I go everywhere.
I would do it all over again if I had to. The things that you get out of it from a self perspective is so much more than the weight loss itself. It will forever change everything about you and how you see yourself. There are so many things that I want to do now, that I want to see now, you know, and there's no limit.
Dr. Swartz is amazing. He's one of our biggest motivators, our biggest cheerleaders. I thank him every time I see him because he gave me my life back. It isn't just a surgery, it takes a lot more than just a surgery. He's like, you know, we do this for the Amandas and Evelyns that come in here. I'm living, really, that's what it is. It's been life-changing. And for him, I thank him every day.